Okay, YouTubers, we got the Allis Chalmers B restoration project in the shop. We got new radiator on it. We got the new water pump installed. We put new points, condenser, plug wires, plugs. We had to steal a 12-volt coil because we're running on 12-volt right now. So this is temporary till we go back 6-volt. We have not received our new cap, so we haven't snapped all our boots and stuff because we don't want to get them stuck. We primed just some parts so they wouldn't rust. So far, really, this tractor just had a lot of water in the fuel tank. We cleaned that finally, got that straight. The carburetor come to us in a box. It was totally apart, but they had the complete kit and the carburetor had already been completely cleaned. So it was good. We didn't have to fight that fight. Like I said, we changed it over to, it's in 12-volt. We had to just put some kind of job battery cables on it and stuff. What was on it was no good. The tractor runs excellent. Also, we're testing paint. We went with a Rust-Oleum test patch here. It's Rust-Oleum Allis Chalmers orange. Paint looks beautiful. I really like it. I've heard really good things from other people, so I believe we're going to go with this paint on this tractor. It's glossy. It shoots really good. It's the right color. I like it. So we've done minimal amount of work. I mean, we got several hours in it with getting the radiator on, getting the pipes clean, getting water pump on and all that. But I mean, consideration for a tractor that's been sitting 30 years. Really happy with this tractor right now. I mean, starts excellent. We're gonna get rid of the key switch. We're gonna go back to the factory switches here and here. We're gonna go back to a factory push button starter. This tractor I think is an excellent candidate for restoration. It's really tight. I mean, a lot of the things that are really worn out on these tractors is not. I mean, look at the clutch. Look at the play in that. I mean, minimal. It's excellent. Steering, same way, minimal. Look, you don't see a bunch of slop and nothing. I mean, when it steers, it steers. Really into this restoration right now. This man's father bought this tractor brand new, so this is going to be bringing a lot of history back to a family member. So normally I don't like doing a complete restoration, but in this situation we're going to go for it with a family member being involved, and I've got a lot of history with some of my tractors and my family members, so I'm willing to put in the work for this man just to make him, you know, bring that history back. But this tractor is, I mean, I just can't believe for sitting 30 years and doing minimal amount of work, the conditions in the rear is quiet, belt pulley, PTO, all that's working good, no noise. Hydraulics are working good. We do have to rebuild the cylinder, not a big deal. We can get parts, they're available. So we're going to take care of that, get a new cylinder on, or well, rebuild the cylinder, get rid of the leaks, get a new line made, put that on there, get all that correct, get this thing cleaned up, and it won't be long. We'll be ready for paint. I mean, this thing is pretty good condition, and we got a new thermostat housing. It's sitting down here. That's not brazed up with a new thermostat. We're going to get that installed, but it wasn't here in time, and I was rushing to get it running. I really want to know what we had, so I stuck the old one back on there. But I can't ask for a better tractor to restore right now. We're going to do new wheels, or well, new tires and tubes on the front, and new wheels and tires on the back, hopefully. Maybe used, whatever we can find. But definitely new front tires and tubes and whatever we can come up with on the back. And then we already have the new battery box to install here, so we can make it all correct, put the correct 6-volt battery into it, and get the box covered up and get it all mounted like it's supposed to be. This is a pretty good little project tractor. Any question, guys, on what we're doing or how we're doing it, just let me know and we can try to answer them or try to do a video on those things. Like I said, I'm kind of new to this YouTube thing, so we're trying to maybe teach some people about old tractors. There's not a lot going on with them, but there's a lot of people that have a lot of interest in them. So anything I can do to help, guys, let me know, and I'm more than willing to help.